Hi guys! Andito ako ngayon sa Amsterdam Central Station. Yan. Bali, naghihintay kami dito ng bus. Sasakyan namin papunta sa Windmills. Magtutur kami sa Windmills. Bali yan, dito ang pick up point namin. Yan. Ayan o, ganda ng Central Station dito sa Amsterdam. Katabi ang, hindi ko alam kung ilog to or dagat. Yan siya o. Ganda. Dito yata yung sakayan ng mga bus eh. Ayan o, puro bus ang dumadaan. Ganda ng station ng bus kung sa taas to. Tapos sa baba, mga tren naman. Guys, mamaya update ko kayo. Pagka nakasakay na kami ng bano.
But now, I'd like to talk about the departure time. Our departure time will be 1:30. 1:30, we are closing the doors of the bus. Make sure to be punctual, please. Normally I leave around 3 or 4 people here. There's no problem in how it goes. Let's be punctual, please. Now we walk out together through this sawmill. We have an explanation there. Later on, you guys have free time. After the explanation, you guys have free time. You guys can walk by yourself. And I see you guys here in the bus. If you guys have any doubt, just let me know. Once you step out of the bus, just wait for me. We go out together, okay? Y dice que ahora caminamos todos juntos hasta un molino. Como dice antes, nos enseñan cómo se corta madera ahí. Y ahí tiene tiempo libre para sacar fotos y regresa por su cuenta al bus a la 1:30. Seamos puntuales, por favor, porque siempre uno u otro se quedan aquí. Se queda aquí. Sí, es la vida. Aí tem que usar o bus aqui ou um táxi que não está barato, está com 70 euros, 80 hasta Amsterdam. Então, por favor, seamos pontuales. Então, por ora, solo espera e caminhamos juntos. Sans Museum.
Allora, mi raccomando, tutti puntuali all'1:30 sull'autobus. L'autobus resterà parcheggiato qua all'interno del parcheggio, quindi per favore siate puntuali all'1:30, non chiudiamo.
I know that. I was experimented that. I was in this side and also in this side.
I'm not that kind.
Ay.
Thank you. If you want to go, go. No problem. Thank you. Hay alguien regulando cosas. There you go.
Hi guys, nandito na ako sa windmill. Yan. Chocolate.
This beautiful windmill. Unfortunately, I can't offer you a turning mill. Simply, the wind is not strong enough. Our next door neighbor is turning, and that mill is turning, but they've got a different function. Every mill has a function. It depends what the mill has to do. And we are cutting wood. You see it over there, and over there. It's a wood cutter. And a woodcutter needs a high amount of wind. And at the moment, simply, the wind is not strong enough. So normally, we're turning with the wings. You see, we've got all the sails on, and we're waiting for a gust of wind, and then I can offer you a turning mill. And the wings are fitted on the turret. And the turret is the top of the mill. And the top of the mill is rotatable. It's like my head. You can turn the turret 360 degrees around. And there's an apprentice, he's walking on the balcony, and you see the winch over there. He's taking the turret with all the green beams, and with the winch, you turn the entire turret towards the wind. And at the moment we turn them towards the west. Simply, the wind, if you want to call it wind, is coming from the west. So we turn them towards the west. And hopefully we got a high amount of wind, so you can offer you a turning mill. But at the moment, I apologize for that, but the wind is not strong enough. And I told you the function. This mill is cutting wood, and our next door neighbor, for instance, is pressing oil for peanuts, and he's making pigment, colors for paint. The green one is under construction. It's a woodcutter, same as this one. And the small windmill over there is grinding pepper and mustard and spices. So you are in a sort of industrial area. It's the oldest industrial area of the world. The next one is coming because he got a put number on it. Now he stops. Okay, stop again. So stand still. So that's why you control the wings. Anyway.
مرحبا فواز. يا رجال لا تسوي فيها يا ابو جحران. قايل لك يا ابو جحران امش معي امش معي. يا راجل يا رجال صوت ابو شريكه. هذه مرشدتنا هذه مرشدتنا. ابو جحران يا ابو جحران يا اخي لازم تشوف المناظر لكن يوم واحد.
Video on. Go.
قول رأيه ترميه هنا في المية.
Hello everybody! Welcome, my name is Sebastian and today I show you everything about the woody shoe! Yes! It all starts with a piece of wood. It's from a poplar tree. We use it because it absorbs water really well, so it's full of water. When the wood is wet, it's really easy to cut with my knife or with the machine behind me. When the wood is dry, it could break, and I don't like that, so that's why I use wet wood. Steam engine that we're using is from 1913 from Germany. We're the only factory in the whole world who still makes shoes on a steam engine. So what you see here is really unique, and we're really proud of it. These are from France from 1906, one of the first machines ever used to make wooden shoes. So back in the days it took them 3 full hours to make one pair of shoes by hands, all done by the tools behind you in the closet over there. I can just do it in 5 or 10 minutes with this machine, way better if you ask me. But if you really like to see it, it's probably gonna take 5 hours if I'm gonna make it by hand, because it's gonna be my only time in the world I'm gonna do it with the hands. So if you want to, hey. You know what happened, guys? I forgot my text and I said something totally how I didn't supposed to do it. So let me try that again. So nowadays it took 5 minutes with these machines, but if we do it the old school way, it's probably gonna take 5 hours because it's gonna be my first time ever. Well, that joke doesn't work anymore because I ruined it up. So today we're gonna start with this machine for the outside. Here you can see the example. We got this on molds. In a moment, I put a block of wood next to it, put a band at the machine. The wheel full of knives start to spin really quickly. The molds and the block will spin too, only in different directions. It's because this is a right shoe, but I'll make a left one. That's why they don't go the same way. The mold goes backwards slowly. This part of the machine touches the molds and does do exactly the same as this block of wood with the wheel full of knives. I hope everybody understands? Yes. Great, because I won't explain it to you again. Alright, I'm gonna put it in between the machine, but before I do, I need to tell you something. This machine only works if the people in the audience are very excited! Yay! Just not yet, hold on. This machine I got over here, if it goes above a certain amount, this machine will work. If it stays on, then the machine won't go on. So we need to do this together. You already did a great job, I just like to get it a little bit higher. So, are you ready to make some wooden shoes? Yeah! Guys, let me just take a little break from all the hard work I just did. Like, we're finally here, and look how beautiful shoe I just made myself. Thank you, thank you! Good job. It's very unique by the colors, and that makes every shoe unique in its own way. And I'll take out the inside with this machine. It works like this. The example already has a hole inside. I'm gonna go follow it from inside out, and what happens left happens right exactly the same way. So when I put the band at the machine, the knives start to spin and I'll take out the inside perfectly. Alright, let's put it in between the machine. Now this machine doesn't need any excitement, but do whatever you like. Alright, there we go again. And now I have a little surprise for you guys. A little souvenir I just made. You can all put your hands up in the air and now we'll see how much you will catch. 1, 2, hey! If you're really interested, you can help me clean it up after the show, no problem. But now the inside. Wow! Wow, great job, Sebastiano. And now take off the edges with the big sharp knife. We start with the front. First the front. Wow! Thank you, thank you. And the back. Amazing work. That's the way I like it. The back. No. Ooh la la! It's almost done. Only has to dry out. Takes 2 weeks. Hang them at the ceiling. And after the 2 weeks, we polish it and paint it like this one, for example. If you want to try them yourself, I suggest you really do. Just remember a good finger space behind the heel, because without, they're gonna be too tight, and when you walk, your arch hits the front, and you don't want that. So when you try them in the shop, put a good finger space behind your heel. So the shoes aren't only good for your safety, they're also really good for your feet and for your back. They're for really good arch support. And because of that reason, you'll be standing straight with your whole posture. Back in the days I grew a lot, so my back was gonna grow like this. I walked like this for a long time. I saw no pictures and I was like, this needs to change. So I walked on my wooden shoes for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, look how sexy I am today. Thank you for listening, hope you enjoyed, and I wish you all the best. Thank you! Thank you guys. You can go to the museum and to the shop or you can try.
You can tell who has the confidence in the shop. You can put them all first. Look at you. Look how tall you are. So don't be scared, you know, by looking at them you need to put them on, that's the rule. What's your normal size? Well, then this will be the perfect one for you. If you like, you can try both, walk around. If you like your Dutch, you might grow blonde hair when you put them on, so watch out with that. You can as well try one. But if I was you, I should try the other one as well. You want to have the full experience?
Jadi ya,
Dito. Dito ka lang. Dito.
No, pero tranquilo, ahora vemos el panorama. Somos tontos, pero... Yo no tengo hambre tampoco, yo no tengo hambre, ¿qué pasa?
Ja, nou, dat is weggaan. Hello, welcome, good afternoon. Ah, it's my demo left. Go there, man. Yeah, but somebody's in the back.
Die sterretjes.
Good afternoon, everybody. I wasn't very enthusiastic. I'm going to try again. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. That's a lot better. My name is Noah. I'm going to tell you a short story about how we make cheese, and then I'm going to take you upstairs to try some cheese. Sounds good? Yes. You guys like cheese? Yes. So, early in the morning, we start with 400 liters of milk, which we put into this container and heat up until 30 degrees Celsius. After that, we add this liquid. This liquid is called rennet. It's an enzyme, and it ensures that when we use these knives to go around the tin for about 4 hours, the substance will split into 2 parts, and it will look exactly like this. 90% will be the watery part. This is what we call whey. We give it back to the animals. And 10% is called curds. And curds is what we use to make cheese. So, we collect all of the curds and put it into a little mold that looks just like this. This is for a 1 kilo cheese. And then we add this sticker. This sticker is a cheese license, and without it, the cheese cannot be legally made nor sold. So, with the curds and the sticker in the mold, it goes into the pressing machine behind me for about an hour. But after that, our cheeses are still completely flavorless. So, To give it its flavor, it goes into a salt bath over there for about 24 hours, after which we have to plastify it, put it on a wooden shelf for about a month, then you have to turn it around every day to get a beautiful Gouda cheese that looks exactly like this. But of course, we age our cheeses a lot longer than 1 month. This, for example, is a 3-year-old cheese. You can see those little white parts inside of the cheese. Those are salt particles. The cheese gets very salty, and with age, it gets really hard. Now, of course, we also have a lot of different flavors upstairs. For example, pesto, Italian herbs, garlic, and a lot more for you to try. Okay? For your information, all of these cheeses can be kept outside of the fridge for about 3 weeks, and you can take them back to every country, except for my lovely people from Australia, because your government doesn't like this one. Okay, I don't want to keep you guys downstairs for too long. Are you guys hungry? You guys ready to try some cheese? Yes? Okay, I'm going to send this part of the group upstairs for tasting this way, and this part of the group can go upstairs for tasting.
Ganda rin ito. Ganda na puro bricks lang. Volendam Gino. Sarado. Volendam. Volendam.